In a village where the sun scorched the earth and the nights were long and cold, lived a poor widower named 𝐂𝐓𝐇 with his 2 young children. Though his heart was kind and his hands were strong, poverty was his constant companion. Every day, 𝐂𝐓𝐇 searched for work at the market, but he usually returned home with little more than aching bones and deep worry. Still, he always found a way to comfort his children, telling them stories that made them forget their hunger for a little while. One evening, as 𝐂𝐓𝐇 rested under a great baobab tree, a stranger approached. He was dressed in fine clothes that seemed to ripple like smoke. Even in the bright moonlight, the man cast no shadow. "I hear your children's cries at night," the man said in a soft voice. "I can give them a better life." 𝐂𝐓𝐇, wary but desperate, asked, "And what do you want in return?" The stranger simply replied, "Only your shadow." 𝐂𝐓𝐇 laughed, thinking it was a joke, but the man was serious. He explained that without his shadow, 𝐂𝐓𝐇 would never be poor again. Food, clothes, and all comforts would be his. Thinking of his children's suffering, 𝐂𝐓𝐇 made a difficult choice. He agreed. At dawn, the stranger gently peeled 𝐂𝐓𝐇's shadow from the ground. It seemed to scream silently as it was tucked into the man's bag. Instantly, 𝐂𝐓𝐇's life transformed. His home was filled with food, and his children had new clothes and full bellies. Their laughter returned, and the villagers were amazed by his sudden fortune. But 𝐂𝐓𝐇 felt a growing emptiness. He felt hollow, incomplete. He no longer had dreams when he slept, and he found no real joy in his new wealth. People began to avoid him, sensing something was wrong. Children would whisper, "Why doesn't he have a shadow?" The breaking point came when his own daughter asked, "Father, why doesn't the sun follow you anymore?" Shame washed over 𝐂𝐓𝐇. He had saved their bodies but lost his soul. He knew what he had to do. He returned to the baobab tree and called out for the stranger. The wind howled, and the shadowless man appeared. "I want my shadow back," 𝐂𝐓𝐇 declared, his voice firm. The stranger smiled. "Shadows are not returned so easily," 𝐂𝐓𝐇 begged. "I will give back everything. Take the money, take the food. Just make me whole again for my children." Seeing a love that was stronger than any greed, the stranger hesitated. Finally, he opened his bag and released the shadow. It rushed to 𝐂𝐓𝐇's feet, clinging to him like a long-lost friend. Warmth flooded back into 𝐂𝐓𝐇's chest. His riches disappeared as quickly as they had come, but peace returned to his home. 𝐂𝐓𝐇 was poor once more, but he was complete. His children learned a lesson that day, one that the village elders still share. A parent may give up comfort for their children, but they should never ever give up their soul. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe for more.